Okay, so the last couple days have been incredibly interesting here at the English homestead because we've been in the poop. That's the most friendly way to say it. Literally, we have been in the poop. Our septic system exploded in our basement and everything started coming in. I'll spare you the details. Philip and I sucked it out. It happened again. We sucked it out. We had a plumber. Long story short, we now need to have a company come tomorrow to be able to come and pump out our septic, but we don't know where it is. We literally don't know where it is. But Philip, he just started finding and following the pipe from the side of the house, dug down, and then every 3 feet we kept following this pipe. Remember, our house was built in the late 1800s, so we have no idea. We bought our house as is. We don't know any information about where this stuff is. And so there's this sort of like car shape bump in the back of our chicken coop here. I'm going to show you. Okay, so we are in our back chicken coop, and I hope that you can see because Philip's already started digging.
Now. You can kind of see
there's a bump here. Looks kind of like 3/4 of a car shape has been kind of piled over with dirt and grass over the years. And we never really paid much attention to this until we were looking for the septic. So we've now found...
Our septic blew 48 hours before my parents were coming to visit us.
Mom and Dad called us a couple days ago, 48 hours ago, and said, we're going to leave in 24 hours and come up and see you, which is like a 22-hour drive from Ontario.
Yeah.
And we're like, amazing. This is so exciting. The kitchen's almost done. Like, the house looks so different than when they were here. And 2 hours into them driving here, our septic blew. And we were like, what is going on?
Not only did it blow, everything from the 1800s came into the
basement. And now we have that dirt stone basement, so it's not finished. No nothing that's going to get ruined, but you definitely don't want your septic backing up into your house. So we had a plumber come and he's like, drained it out. Nothing was stuck. It wasn't plugged, so we've had no toilets, no running water, like no nothing. Mom and Dad have been here now for 2 days and we're just, it's been a poopy situation. We have all the puns, YouTube family. We have all the puns. So Philip has found concrete. Oh, there's kind of dirt covering it right now.
No, I can show it.
He has found a concrete rectangle, we think, underneath the ground here. So we think we've located this septic. We're pretty sure. Or old World War II bunker. We don't know.
Yeah,
either way.
Or we're stoked. It's either a big poop canister or a World War II bunker.
So literally all we can do is laugh about this situation and make the best of it. So we're outside. It's freezing cold. It's been rainy today. It is Sunday night, late Sunday night. It's about to get dark. Tomorrow morning, we have a septic company coming to help us with cleanup. They're supposed to be locating, excavating, and like finding our septic, but Philip for the win because he's going to save us so much money with them not having to bring this as long as we can find where the opening is. So
we got this.
Stay tuned. We got this. So this is where we kind of knew roughly where the septic was in the basement. We saw a pipe down there and we knew kind of that the direction of the septic pipe must be this direction of the house. So this is the kitchen that we're working on now. And then the basement stuff's kind of underneath. So we followed where we thought it was and Philip found this green piping here. So then he was going to kind of follow along and I said, let's just go like every 3 or 4 feet. If we don't find it, we know we got to back up. So then 3 or 4 feet later, we found more green and then past this little tree that the boys quad past in our pathway trail here, he found, it's kind of covered now, but you can see there's a little bit of green poking through there. Like, oh no, I hope it's not in the trees because that would mean really bad probably because tree roots would be growing into the septic. So we were hoping we would bypass the trees that are beside our chicken coop here. So passing these trees here on our trail and then our chicken coop is over here. And then back behind here is where Philip is working all the way back there. So I would say we're a good 60 feet, 50, 60 feet from the house here. And yesterday when the plumber came, he did a drain snake thing that went all the way down and his thing was 100 feet. He maxed it all the way out except for about 3 turns on his spindle. So we were like, this is going to be pretty far from the house we were thinking. So yeah, let's hope that this is what it is. Good thing you're good at digging.
Yeah, right? Years of experience.
Years of digging experience. Well, the ducks and chickens might get that pond they were looking for after all. While you're digging a hole.
found the lid.
You did?
I think so.
Okay, you wouldn't know really how excited we are about this.
Yeah. Oh my gosh.
So in order for them to come and locate and bring an excavator down to where we live, the cost for that is going to be about $1,000 plus taxes just to bring the machinery.
Just the delivery, yeah.
But we won't need that if we were able to locate our septic on our own. And so we really didn't think it was going to be possible, but Philip was like, no, I'm going to go out and see if we can figure this out. So this is going to save us a lot of money if we can find where they'll be able to actually like pump it out. This spot is actually more accessible for them to be able to bring their trucks to pump it out too, than if it was close to the house, right? Because they can come right there on the side by the...
There's a...
Oh yeah, the greenhouse is there. I forgot.
Way.
Yeah.
That'll be the next thing. Figuring out how they're gonna get over here. They probably have a long hose.
So we've never had a septic before, so all of this is totally new to us. And when you buy an old house, normally in Nova Scotia, when you buy a house, from what I understand just from researching the last 48 hours, is that when you buy a house, the septic system needs to be inspected and cleaned out at the sale of your home. But because we bought this as is, sight unseen, just the direction and how we actually purchased the house, those requirements were not necessary as us buying it just the way that it was. So you take a huge risk on these types of projects. I'm going to call it a project when you buy a house the way that we have. So this is all part of the adventure. You want to take turns with the shovel? No, okay. I thought it might warm me up if I shoveled. Do you want some gloves?
Found the lid.
You found the lid?
I found the hook.
Is it like a wire hatch lid?
Yeah.
That's what I said. I just was pointing this. That's what I said. I looked online and it was either a circle, one on one end and one on the other.
So there's two I gotta uncover?
Yeah, but I don't know if they need to.
Oh, okay.
I have no idea.
All right.
But if you found a handle, that means that...
handle.
I want to see the handle.
We did it.
High five. I can't high five you. My hands are so cold.
That's probably it.
Yeah. Let's not break it off just in case. Because it looks old. That piece of... What is it? Wire, metal...
Yeah, just wire, metal hook.
You can hear the concrete when you're scraping, but it's hard to see on the camera. We have adorable Bassets here watching all the chaos that's going on the homestead today. Nana's helping move in wood. We're just getting some stuff picked up so that all of the equipment can get through tomorrow to do what they need to do. So we got Atlas, and we got Finn, and Gunner, and Nova. Where you going, Novi? She's like, hi. Hi, guys. I can't believe you found the lid. So proud of you.
I feel good about it. I can't believe I found
like
it either.
Like 4 acres to be able to find it because we had no idea. That's so fun.
It's 100 feet away from the house.
Kind of love that the pipe they put in the ground by the house was bright green, because if it was black and then you kind of look down in the dirt, you wouldn't notice if you got to it.
I know, that was the only reason why I could find it.
Yeah.
Like, it was bright green. It just stood right out, and I was like, oh. As soon as I found the first time, and then we followed it every 3 feet. And
Incredible.
then I was like, oh, this is it in the back.
And then we just guessed the line from like the house through, because we saw this rectangle the other day and we were like, that's just so weird that the grass grows in a weird mound there. There's a rectangle one down here, and it looks to be a circle one down here that Philip's uncovering. Oh, and you just found the handle. Look at that.
Woo woo.
Wow. So fun. Never been so proud to see a piece of concrete in the ground.
Right?
For a pooper.
Yeah. Never been so excited about crap like this.
Oh, gosh.
I don't know if we were supposed to uncover both, but...
We don't know what one they'll need. So this is just... it's got to be so heavy and packed down.
Oh, yeah.
There's... I wonder how they even open them.
They have muscles.
Muscles. Wow. Good job. And here all this time I thought maybe there was like an old antique car or something under the ground.
I'm excited that it's the septic system, but it's too bad that it's not a World War II bunker. No, I'm not getting that open. They're gonna have to do something. I don't know how they get it open.
I don't know. Holy.
Professionals. I failed.